I've been waiting for this moment. Hello, my Sleepy Bears. My name's Chronically Blue, and I'm ready to vent, let everything out, and focus on the game for once. In the too many episodes that we've done of Sonic Frontiers, I'm actually going to focus on the game for 3 whole episodes. Okay, back to back to back to back. First off, we have this stage. Sweet goodness, I hate this stage. You know what? No, I hate every stage. Let's just go ahead and get there. So what we have here is we have Rocket Boost. Why? I don't know. It's just here for some reason. Whatever. I guess it's to pay homage to Sonic Colors, which is a game that I'm already not too fond of in the first place. I beat it on the DS, didn't really like it on the Wii. Way too many levels, kind of like this game. Isn't that funny how that works? Here, we are going through and we are not only finding the secret gold, we're also getting the number ring, the silver moons, and the animals. And we're also getting the S rank, because why not? We've done it for everything else and they gave us something, why not do it here? Now here is where we find out we can use the spin dash. What? That's right. After going through just having so much difficulty with this entire game, we get to use the spin dash in the acting stages. We've been able to for a while. And if you realize how I'm horrible at this, guess what? That's what they want you to do. They want you to be bad. They want you to miss so you can spend more time on it. And if I'm acting way too much for you right now, guess what? It's because these last 3 episodes gave me eternal suffering. And to just have the ability to let it all out right now, it is fantastic. We have the number rings here. The number rings, they're not that bad. I'll admit, you can't miss them. They're not bad. They're alright. I don't see why they're here, but they're here. It's alright. The number rings, they're completely passable. The moon rings, completely rancid. Just rancid. The animals that we save, sweet goodness. It's like they were taking Mission 3 from Sonic Adventure 2. Where you have to find the Chow, you know that one? Yeah, the one that everyone ignored because it was super annoying to try to find them. And sometimes they'd be exactly where the magic statue is, sometimes they wouldn't be, so you had no idea where they were. Yeah, wasn't that great? Let's do that again! Okay, I got that out of my system. That is everything I have to say about this level right here. But sweet goodness, they really did not care with these levels, did they? The amount of the quality significantly went downhill when it came time for the DLC, to which makes me wonder why we even have these stages. If we did not have these stages, that would save me quite a bit of time. Honestly, that would save me a little bit of headache, a little bit of time, not a lot like chocolate, but only a bit like a chocolate. So, you know, cool, awesome, love that. We gotta humming attack these buzzy beetles because sweet goodness, there's not the only thing that's buzzing around here. It is also my migraine that is buzzing around constantly to the point where I am ready to find the hidden goal that is actually right here. And look, there we go, we solved it. You may be wondering where's the regular goal. Don't worry, we will show that off too. But I had to show off the number rings and the hidden gold because even though I've already cried and bled and groveled at the floor, we still gotta do more. So you know what we're doing this time? We're gonna do a little bit of everything else. The stupid moon rings. Oh, I hate them so much. Because they're there. They're there until you touch them. Once you touch one, you gotta make the commitment. You gotta go for it. You gotta get them all and just not miss up, or else you might as well just restart, which I've done multiple times. Also, you see that little side thing on the right there? That is not a walkable collision. If you try to walk on it, you will fall right through and you will just die and waste time. So, don't worry about that. Now, here we are using the spin dash, and sweet goodness, for the first time in a very long time, I feel like the spin dash is actually useful. If you want to get the S rank without pulling all of your hair out, use the spin dash. I do not care if you have not gone through and done the entire gauntlet of 1 through 4, A through Z, back to back to get the S ranks continuously in one gigantic, sick, twisted marathon. do it so you can get the spin dash here, so you can get the S ranks here, just so you can have a little bit of faith. Just a little tiny little sliver in order to help you go to sleep tonight, because you're going to need it. Is it possible to get the S rank without it? I'm sure it is, but sweet goodness, it is so much more difficult. And may I remind you that we are still playing on hard mode. Hard mode does not affect the S rank times, so even if you are playing on easy, you still have to get the S rank. You don't have to. You do not have to get the S rank. But I've already done it so much, I'm like, you know what, why not? Let's go ahead and get it here. Just because for the hee-hees, ha-has, fandangles, bojangles, and the bugles. And the Ritz crackers, because why not? So, we have this part here. We're going to spin dash up here. And look, if this looks a little bit different, that's because it kind of is. There is the regular goal. We did that on 154. Is that the S rank time? Let's see. And don't forget that we are doing 3 levels this time around. It was the S rank time. Awesome. So, where are the little animals? Where are the cute little animals that we have to save so that they don't have to go through any of this by themselves? Where are the animals where they cannot bounce off springs or go on any slope whatsoever? We have the first one right down here. We have this cute little blue bunny, which, beautiful, adorable, fantastic. And there's a slope, so the bunny dies. Great. But don't worry, the animals come back even if you go on a slope or on a bumper. Funny thing about Blue Bunny, it's not only the name of an ice cream brand, it's also like one of my, you know, it was one of my very first things. Chronically Blue, why don't you elaborate on that? You know what? I'm alright. It was just one of my first things that has not been used in a very long time and has completely fell out of circuit. So, it is just out of commission 180%. There was no more Blue Bunny. Thank goodness. When I tell you how much I hated these levels, I mean it. Sure, we may have had some iffy onesie twosie levels here or there, may have been some little annoying things here. The cake, this has taken the cake. It is grotesque in the level design. Just the absolute lack of polish that is here. And you know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. This game, the DLC, has longer load time. That's supposed to be a sign telling me to stop, but I'm not. This game, the DLC, has longer load times than Sonic 06. Chronically Blue, you can't possibly. Oh yes, I do. I do mean that. With every fiber in my body, every muscle that can twitch, and every blood vessel that can expand and contract. This game has longer load times than Sonic 06, and when you are sitting there already frustrated out of your mind and you have to do some very annoying long progress stuff, and then you mess up and you have to restart it and you have to spend 30 seconds just looking at the black screen as it's loading, it doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. Now, for this Let's Play, I like to believe that for the base game and for the most of the DLC, I've been pretty alright. I feel like I've kept my temper. When I did these last 6 levels and the final episode, my patience out the window, just complete and utterly non-existent. And don't worry, I do shorten down the load times for you, just because it made a significant change in the runtime of the video. I'm not talking, what was it? It was some stupid thing. It was in like, I'm not talking like taking out the intros and outros, because those are only about like 5 seconds. Combined, maybe 10 seconds. Pushing maybe like 12 or 13. No, this was almost double that. The load times for the DLC are so horrendous. But you know what? We're done with this level, so let's go on to the next one, because it'll be so much fun. And as I said, we are doing 3 stages this episode, 3 stages next episode, and then finally seeing the end of the DLC on Friday. So here I am trying to look and decide what next trial of HE double toothpicks I want to go through, because all of them don't look good. I don't want to do any of them, but you know what? I might as well. Why not? I'm already here. I don't know. We're breathing. Oh, this stupid level. Oh my... Ugh. Okay, so with this level, we have mines hidden throughout the area. What do you mean? Well, when you are going around, you will see a blue exclamation mark appear when you are in certain areas. And the closer that you get to a mine, the more it turns yellow and then red until it eventually explodes and you take some damage and you go really high into the sky. It's not a lot. It's one of the easiest missions that we have to not hit one. But if you think like I think, because I saw that, I'm like, oh, maybe this is like a Chaos Emerald piece from Sonic Adventure 1 or 2. It's not. It's a mine. And if you hit it, bam, you know, you just gotta restart the stage. That's if you haven't already gone the don't get hit by a mine thing. Which, it's not the worst thing. It is the most bearable mission of all. It does not take it. You have quite a bit of leeway. You don't have to worry about it. As long as you are not touching the ground when you are right above the mine, you're fine. You're alright. What I'm doing right now is the easiest thing that I found first, which is, of course, get the little animals. Because we can't let any animals go through the horrendous... Oh, sweet goodness, I can't even. First off, this level breathes incomplete. It is so open-ended to the point where even just jumping off of these springs, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just go down here. Because, you know, it's here. It's meant to be here, I guess. Why not? Oh, no, wait. That's exactly where we came from. Well, isn't that a coinky-dink? Well, I guess I could just go over here. Because why not? It's somewhere else. The fact that you have no idea where you are going in a Sonic level, that's saying something, people. When you can get lost in a Sonic level, the most linear of levels ever, that's bad. This isn't Stardust Speedway. This is Stardust Speedway to the 8th power. Like, sweet goodness, I'm trying my best to get out of here. You can see, I've already spent 13 minutes in this stage alone. And oh look, yes, there's an invisible wall there. But once we defeat him, there's the goal. Now, you may be thinking, Chronically Blue, I didn't see any of the numbered rings there. That's right, because sometimes it is very easy to miss the numbered rings in these stages. It is beyond ridiculous. There are slopes that do not point you in the direction of where you need to go, so you're just kind of going by... Leap of faith. If there was a picture right next to it, it would be this level, okay? Because you're really just going up and down and all around, all over the place, just because, you know what, maybe I'm going the right way, I don't know. There's a bunch of random rails here. You see that little bumper there? Yeah, we gotta jump onto that and hit that in order for us to get close to the hidden goal. That's right, a hidden goal in here. And how would you have found that? How would you have found that by yourself? How? How? I'm begging. How? And the thing is, I'm pretty sure that's the goal that we need to go to get the S rank. So, if you were trying so hard to get the S rank and you did not know where the hidden goal was, I'm so sorry for you. You must have wasted so much time like I did. Hidden number rings. Here we go. The number rings, they are... they're not the worst thing ever, but that doesn't make them vital. You can go through this entire stage 13 times and miss them every single time. I know, because I have. We have to go down here, but that's not it. We also have to go down another level. And what points us over to this direction? Absolutely nothing. But here they are. They're right here, right now. Because they just are. Don't you love when things are completely obstructed from sight so you have no idea where they are, where you're supposed to go? Yeah, I love that too. Ugh. Anyway, with that, we are now able to finish the stage and move on. Because my throat is going to hurt a lot. And I'm completely okay with that. I'm completely okay with venting my dirty laundry, getting on top of my soapbox, relieving myself on you this entire time, cause 'tis the season for giving. Chronically Blue, are you okay? Kinda seems like you're acting. Just a little bit, but it's only because so much time has passed from when I did this that I still have the memory. I have the scars. The mental scars. Someone on... so I posted on my community tab. I tend to be active there just a little bit. It's like my own personal Chronically Blue social media. And I said, I finally beat this thing. I beat it. I did it. And someone responded, well, did you hate it? I'm like, so very much. I'm like, the base game or the DLC? The DLC. Everything about it. There's so many horrible choices that are made with the DLC that just completely demolishes it. Just... I'm trying to find the most safe for work way for it. It is using salt instead of sugar in a coffee. And instead of salt, which is already pretty bad, it's citric acid. The stuff that they put on the outside of the warheads. You take a sip of coffee, you expect it to taste sweet because you added sugar. No, it's sour. Which is the complete opposite of what you were expecting. So your entire day is just ruined. But, I will say, I did get most of the Christmas shopping done. Yay! I only have one thing left, and that is for an adult, and they requested a bottle of adult juice. So I'm like, you know what? I can do that. That is the easiest thing I can do. I can... Because I try to... Everything that I find and I think of for people, I go and I get from, a website. And I typically don't find something in store or think of a store that I could go to that has a specific thing for that person in mind that I could easily just purchase and bring home and wrap the same day. I typically have to get it, and then it ships, and then it comes here, and then I wrap it after making sure that it's all correct. So to have something as easy as find me a bottle of adult juice, I'm like, you know what? I can do that. I can make that happen. So, what originally happened here was I did two stages per episode. I condensed them to make this all fit in 1 week. I hate this stage. 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 You have a bomb that's following you. First off, already fantastic. Love it. So it already has its own internal countdown timer, which you think, okay, a minute. That's not a lot of time. That's like Super Luigi U time. Come on, people. There are some very, very few clocks that add 20 seconds to it, which you think, oh, that's good. But it's not good when you go through and you get all the number rings, the moon rings, the animals, and you forget to grab a few watches, a few clocks in order to just really solidify everything. Because then, guess what? The bomb explodes, you die, and there's no checkpoints in these stages. So if you die, you gotta do it all over again. Isn't that just great? Anyway, here's the hidden goal. It's if you just spin dash off it, you'll find it. You'll find it really quickly. And that is indeed the S rank. Do you see how the S rank is 116 and the bomb only gives us 1 minute exactly? That means that you are required to find a watch. You cannot go through this entire level without getting one. So why they didn't just increase the timer, I don't know. They just like for you to suffer. Because why not? Here we're going through and we're doing the number rings, and you know what? At least it's something. Is it annoying? Yes. But again, it's not the worst that we've seen. Don't worry, that's coming up next episode. But I hate the placement of this number 1 ring. Sweet goodness. I have no idea how to get it properly, so I just have to jump off that little platform there in order to attempt to get it right. And if you mess it up too many times, guess what? You just restart. You're not gonna get it. Just restart. If you miss it by the 3rd time, you're done. Just give up. But you may have noticed that even though we have gotten all the number rings, we still have to finish the stage and then get the animals and then finish it again. Which, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. It should be super easy to find the animals. I mean, you know, they must be somewhere around here, right? Right? Clearly they're in a very easy to locate spot. Because that makes sense for them to be easy to find. No. No. No, 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 no. They are not easy to find. They are annoying to find. If you're having difficulty finding the animals, if you just walk on like the very bottom path and you hear like a little chirp chirp or a glup glup or a seal sound, it at least gives you something to hold on to. You're like, oh, okay, it's somewhere near here. Or you could also just look up collectibles for this level, and it'll help you. I very rarely used any guides, but I used guides a lot for this one. Because I was legitimately spending 13, 14, 15, 16, sometimes 20 minutes going through doing the same thing over and over again, checking as many places as I could, and finding absolutely nothing. So, use a guide. Just save yourself some time. It'll be alright. Now, I know, you're probably here thinking, oh, well, I don't see it. Where's the little animal? You know, apparently the animal should be here somewhere. You know what? It should be. It's not, though, is it? No. And the headache, the migraine, the infuriation that I have for this game is peak. It is peak. I am peak annoyed. So, there is an animal down there. But I believe I just forgot to edit out this thing. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. If I've been a little extra this episode, I apologize. However, at least I finally have something to say. It took me 18 episodes, and I finally have something to say about this DLC. Also, the slopes sometimes don't work. As you saw earlier, if you're just doing the regular boost up a ramp, sometimes Sonic will say no, and just slide back down. So let's say you have 5 seconds left, you're going up the final ramp in order to try to get to the goal before everything stops so you can go save your progress. No. The ramp doesn't work right now for no reason, meaning you die, you have to restart everything, you have to go and get everything again, which is already a pain because you have to remember where they are, and there is no indication of where these stupid animals are, where the stupid number rings are, and it is just, it is annoying. So, we go on this platform, and now, we're going to go all the way down over here. You see all these, like, Eggman things? Yeah. Remember, if you bounce off a spring, the animal disappears, and you just have to go all the way back to the beginning. You have to be very careful here. There we go. We got it. 30 seconds left on the clock. We're going to go up the spring. We're going to attack that stupid thing. We're going to go forward. Oh, looky here. It takes us all the way over here. Just boost up. Just go for it. Use your supersonic speed. And just end it. Just finish it. End the torture. End the pain. But here is the best part. We're not done yet. If you enjoyed me for these last 25 minutes, don't worry. We get to do it again. With 3 new levels. Some of the worst levels in the entirety of this DLC. In the entirety of the game. In the entirety of all of Sonic. Some of the worst levels ever that I consistently died at. And it is infuriating to a whole new degree. If you don't watch any other video from this Let's Play, except for this one, the next one, and the one coming out on Friday, that is 18, 19, and 20, I'd be alright with that. If these become my most popular videos because of how much genuine rage I have, I'm alright with that. we completed the third stage. We got 4 Lookout Cocoa. An additional 3 for clearing all the missions. And that means next episode we are going to do the end of the missions. 3 missions left next episode. And then on Friday, we are finishing everything. So, come back Wednesday when we go through F, G, and H. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all next time. Goodbye, my CP Bears.